Hello and welcome to Irnham Church, dedicated to St Andrew. Our church has been on this site for approximately 1,000 years. The oldest parts of the present building dates from the late Norman period, from about 1170. Irnham is a good example of how the ravages of weather can create a defined distinction between the north and south-facing walls. In medieval times, superstition suggested that the dark north side of a church was the devil's domain, which is why fewer people wanted to be buried there, and that the main entrance tended to be through a southern porchway. Here's the north chancel door. These buttresses ensure that the opening made by the windows do not cause problem with the structure of the building. Take a good look at this face. You're going to be seeing this chap again. Here we can see 3 blind arches. This door has got an OG head. That's the S shape. The south nave wall retains the 3-bay arcade to a vanished aisle. Here's a corbel that's visible from an earlier arch, now moulded into the fabric of the wall. In the south wall of the tower is a blocked 2-light early 13th century belfry opening. These are also visible on the other sides. A lovely example of an early Norman rounded arch. In 2006, a new north door was installed, celebrating the parish's historic link with the Lutteral Psalter, which we shall learn about a little later on. Built in the late 1200s, the 3-bay north arcade has octagonal piers and octagonal capitals. Here's an early English triple lancet window, now blanked off. Sir Geoffrey Luttrell, who died in 1345, commissioned the celebrated Luttrell Psalter. It's now found in the British Library. This is a copy. In medieval times, the Squire of Irnham, Sir Geoffrey Luttrell, commissioned a illuminated Psalter as a devotional book and also as a visual record of his life and that of the ordinary folk of the estate. On the floor of the North Chapel is this handsome brass of Sir Andrew Luttrell, who died in 1390. It depicts the deceased life-size beneath a cusped canopy, wearing plate armour, with his feet resting on a lion. This is an absolutely fabulous piece of art. It's called an Easter Sepulchre. It dates from the 1300s. The Easter Sepulchre is an arched recess, generally in the north wall of the chancel, in which from Good Friday to Easter Day were deposited the crucifix and sacred elements in commemoration of Christ's entombment and resurrection. It was generally only a wooden structure, which makes this particular stone carving grand. One cannot but admire the intricate nature of the carving. An early 13th century triple sedilia. Recognise this chap? Another beautiful Norman circular archway. And here's that blind arcade from the interior of the church. Fabulous blue stained glass window. It's Victorian.